Arista Records. I asked Sean about the band's process of maintaining its integrity while searching for a major record label deal.
I think that bands and record companies should have the same relationship that a landlord and a tenant have. Both equally need each other, you know? A record company can't be a record company without bands. We can't go to where we need to go without a record company. So I think we waited and met halfway, if not more than halfway, because most bands will just sign at the drop of a hat. And we didn't want to do that at all. You know, it just didn't mean anything to us. And so we stuck it out, and you know, it wasn't like pulling teeth or anything, but we just did what most bands don't do and fight for what we really believed in and wanted. And you know, and that's the big difference. I don't feel like there's nothing that's different. Absolutely nothing, other than the fact that my mom calls from Vermont and says she's heard our stuff on the radio or that she can buy it in a store there. But it's not one of those things where, you know, our egos are flying through the ceiling. And, you know, record company to me is an important tool just as much as we are a tool to a record company. We're more like channelers. You know, we channel things. Things come to us. Even when we write songs, it just kind of comes to us, the feeling. There's no concept, and I don't think that's where music originated from anyways. People analyze it later, and they're like, what was this all about, and what was going through, you know, this person's mind? But it's very simple, and I think less is more in music, and that's one thing we're completely masters of, is all our songs are 3 chords. But, you know, everyone tries to be so fancy and throw all these licks in and stuff that, to me, just isn't impressive. It's too precise these days. Musically, things just kind of sound stale. And we try and just do it raw, and it just happens to work. And, you know, we're aware of that, you know, we like what we do, and that's what's important. You know, it doesn't matter if we have a record deal. It didn't matter. We kept playing.